into this port right here, and it will go slide in horizontally into it. Now I can take the other end and plug it into my hard drive. I'll probably just plug this later into that port so this isn't flopping around everywhere. But what I'll try doing this time is trying to use a iPhone charger and see if that works. It should. I'm hoping. I'll take the USB and 2 DC cable, and I'll take one end, plug it into the iPhone charger, the other end, plug it into the cubby board. I also need to plug in a network cable so I can access it from my PC. And now I'll take this and plug it into the wall. Well, that did not work, ladies and gentlemen. That's okay, though. Okay, I'm going to try this one. This one they usually sell with the cubby board 1 and 2. Not with them, but you can buy it additionally. Okay, let's see if this works. There we go. Now we've got lights. And the hard drive is spinning up. I'll close out of the Phoenix Suite utility, close the window and exit anyway. And if you click on the Docs menu item on cubbyboard.org, click on Tutorials. On the Tutorial section, there is a Cubbyboard 3 or Cubietruck. Click on that. And the guide that I will be following is moving the root file system from NAND flash to a hard drive. And I'll click on that link. So I need to SSH into the cubby board. I found that I couldn't SSH into the Cubietruck with this current image. So I used the HDMI output to hook it up to my monitor using an adapter. And I'll see if I can install SSH so I can actually get to this from my Windows machine. And I'll press enter to continue. Figure if you have a server image, you would put SSH on it. Maybe that's for version 1.1 of this image. Not complaining. Now, while I'm here, I may as well get the IP address so I can connect to it from my Windows machine. I'll type in if config. On ETH0, there's a line that says inet ADDR, and for me it gives me an address of 192.168.1.130. So that's the address I would use to connect to it from my Windows computer. To SSH from a Windows machine to a cubby board, you need to download an SSH client. One of them is called PuTTY, which you can download at this location. From here you would click on a download link and save the PuTTY library, the putty.exe library out somewhere, and you would double click on, well, you click on it to open it. It'll give you a screen like this, and in the host name part you would type in the IP address of your cubby board. which I obtained. And I'll click on open. It gives you a security warning. Click yes. I'll log in as LINARO with the password of LINARO. And we're in. Now it's time to follow these simple, easy instructions to get the root file system moved over. Instead of following these instructions, and this is me coming back after the fact and realizing that I'm having problems booting up with the hard drive, what I'll do is I'll go back one in my web browser and go to the section that says install LUbuntu desktop server to SD card. So we're on this page, and I won't be installing it to an SD card, but there is a hard drive section in here as well. So I'm going to try following these instructions and see if they work, and find the part that says locate move root file system to hard drive. So I'll copy the sudo su-root command without the $sign or the pound symbols in any of these commands, and I'll copy it and paste it into the terminal window. I'll run the next command, which will make two directories, two temporary directories. I'll have to modify the next command. So we'll do a mount /dev/nand b as in boy. That's the root file system on the NAND flash area of the Cubietruck, and we'll mount that to /temp/1. Copy the next command, paste it into the terminal window. This will make a ext4 file system on the hard drive. Doing this will erase a good portion of the hard drive, so be really sure that you want to do this, and once you're okay with it, press enter. Well, apparently on my hard drive I need to create a partition, and you can do that with fdisk. So I'll type in fdisk/dev/sda. Press M and enter for help, and we will add a new partition, which is the letter N. Create a primary partition by typing in P and press enter. We'll do the default of 1. Press enter for the default sector of 2048. And this will create a partition the entire size of the hard drive, and I'll press enter. Type in W and press enter to write these changes. I'll press the up arrow 3 times until I get to the make file system command, and I'll try running that again. I'll run the mount command, which will mount the partition that I just created, well, the file system that I just created on that partition to /temp/target. And now we'll run this move file system command. I'll just copy this whole entire thing and paste it and press enter. I've actually never tried copying a file system this way. Now type in make dir /temp/boot. Now what we'll do is mount the boot partition on the NAND flash drive by typing in mount/dev/NAND a/temp/boot. Now if we change the directory to temp boot and get a listing in there, the file that we're interested in editing is uenv.txt. So type in pico space uenv.txt. Go down to the last line where it says NAND root, and now we'll move it from NAND B to SDA1, which is the file system that we just created on the hard drive. Press Control O, enter to save, Control X to exit, type in sync, and we should be able to reboot now and see if this actually works. Now one of the problems is that each time the board reboots, it may get a different IP address, and if you need to reacquire it, you'll either need to plug the cubby board back into your monitor so you can... I'm just trying to see if this thing is booting. I think it just turned off. This is not working, is it? Well, no. Is it booting up? Okay, good. It looks like we're successful. Well, I don't know. Okay, good. I thought it was not gonna work this time. You'll have to go either plug it into your monitor and reacquire the IP address and keyboard and get the IP address again by typing in ifconfig, or you can go to your router settings, and each person's router is different, unfortunately, so there's no way I can tell you how to do it for your router. But for the one that I'm using right here with the dd-wrt installed, I just go into status, and then I'll pick LAN. And I just locate the client that's labeled Cubietruck, which is very easy to identify. And now it's moved over to 192.168.1.113. And I'll log in as Linero again, do a df, and it shows the root file system. It's about 160 gigabytes, and 1% is used, which is the same size as my 2.5-inch laptop hard drive. And now from this point forward, you can install the software you want to and configure it however you want to. So that's it for this video, and of course, thanks for watching.